Welcome back to the 700 Club. Well, Austin Gutwein, he has never played in the NBA and he's never played college basketball. In fact, he's never been to college because he's only 15 years old. However, he is still an international basketball star. Check him out.
Austin Gutwein is an ordinary teen who's doing extraordinary things. He's the founder of an international charity, Hoops of Hope. It's raised over $1 million for AIDS orphans in Africa, and he started it when he was only 9. Austin saw a DVD by World Vision about a young African girl named Maggie. She lost her family to AIDS and had no food, home, or education. He was so touched he wanted to do something. He took his favorite sport, basketball, and started shooting baskets to raise money. Now, almost 6 years later, Hoops of Hope has thousands of participants all over the globe, and Austin wants you to know you can do something bigger than yourself, too.
So please welcome to the 700 Club, Austin, man, you are the bomb.
Thank you so
And you
much.
are the author of Take Your Best Shot.
I am, yes.
First of all, I got to tell you, I'm kind of impressed, 15 years old, already an author of a book. So tell me, what inspired you to write this book?
Well, basically, I've just been encouraged to take my best shot through shooting hoops, and I wanted to let everybody else out there know that they can make a difference and that they don't have to wait to do something like that.
I love that. All right, let's talk about how this really got started. Your parents brought home, what did your parents do that inspired you to do this? You tell me, I don't want to tell your story.
It was a DVD from World Vision that just talked about a girl who had actually lost her parents due to AIDS over in Africa. Mm-hmm. And at the time, I was 9 years old. I didn't know what AIDS was. Yeah. I just knew that I couldn't imagine living life without my parents. I knew that I had to do something. So I was just encouraged to use my favorite sport to make a difference. And so I decided to shoot hoops to help change the world.
And you did. Now, when you first started, tell me what you did. You shot some hoops, and how much money did you make, and where did it go?
That very first year, it was just me shooting hoops, and I raised about $3,000 to help support 8 kids over in Africa. And now it's grown to over 20 different countries, and we've had 25,000 people participate. And we've been able to raise $1.5 million to build a school and 2 medical clinics as well.
That's so cool. And you've actually been over to Africa. What is it, Zambia?
I have, yes, Zambia.
What was that experience like for you?
That was just completely incredible. I mean, I never dreamed of being able to actually go over there, but being able to see these people and how excited they were for things like a school and a medical clinic was just incredible, because you see, for us, sometimes we take things like that for granted, but for these people, it completely changes their outlook on life now.
That is so cool. All right, now when you first started, you said, all right, I'm going to throw some free throws. In fact, I'm going to throw 2,057, right?
Yes.
That's an odd number. What was the significance to that number?
The significance of that number is how many kids were actually orphaned by AIDS during my school day.
Okay. In one day?
In one day, yes.
Wow. So there are a lot of kids out there who are suffering, and you realize that you have just a lot, where you are, and that you wanted to be able to help.
Absolutely. I just knew that I wanted to be able to help others that were less fortunate. And, the Bible definitely tells on us to care for the orphans and the widows in their distress. And that's what I decided to do.
Well, it's so interesting. When I was reading your information, the thing I kept thinking of was, it's one thing to be interested in something for a season, but you've actually been interested in this for a while. It's part of your heart's desire. Why do you think God has kind of placed this on your heart as your mission, at least for now in your life?
I just think that God has placed this on my heart because He knows that we can change the world. And I believe that my generation and others out there can change the world. I've just been so passionate about sharing that.
That is so cool. Okay, so next year you're going to be doing something big. You're going to be performing in an all-star game. What's that?
Yes, it's actually called the Hoops of Hope All-Stars, and you can check it out on our website at hoopsofhope.org. And basically what we're doing is having this big tournament we're going to try and have 15 million free throws actually shot and raise $15 million to transform 12 communities over in Africa.
Cool. All right. So here's the last question. What would you say to encourage someone else to share the same heart that you have?
Definitely. I would just encourage anybody else out there to not wait to make a difference, to know that you can start changing the world now, and you can take your best shot.
You know what I think is so cool? What started with one person has turned into how many? Do you know?
25,000.
Isn't that crazy, man?
Yes.
What does that feel like? Seriously, to know that you started something with this simple idea and 25,000 people to date have said, you know what, I'm going to do this too. What does that feel like?
It feels awesome, but it continues to have that thought in my mind that everybody wants to change the world.
Yeah.
And when you give them a way to do that, it blows everybody away.
I love that. Well, listen, I'm going to be quiet. Step out of the way because we're going to do something really fun. You ready?
Okay, I'm ready.
All right. We're going to put a clock on, and in this clock, we're going to give you 60 seconds. And for every basketball or every hoop, every shot, you can tell I was a cheerleader. I don't even know what I'm talking about. Every shot that you make, there you go. We're going to give you $100, and this is going to be sponsored by Orphans Promise. So, is the shot clock on? I'm going to get out of the way. Do you need any pointers from me?
No, that's all right.
Good. I'll be your cheerleader. That's what I'm good at, Austin. All right, where's the shot clock? Are we ready?
We ready?
On your mark, get set, rock your stuff.
Oh.
You can do it, Austin. Woo, there you go. I tell you what, look at that wrist. I need to learn from you. Amazing. Keep it going. We've got 41 seconds left on the clock. We're going to make it. I feel like a sports commentator.
Oh.
Woo, that was the bomb. Good eye, good focus. You got it. You got it. You can do it. Fantastic.
Thank you.
Rock your stuff, man.
Oh.
You got it, man. You got it. Keep it going. Keep it going. Come on, basketball men people here. Hustle up a little bit. Help them out. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woohoo! That was the bomb,
awesome.
man.
Thank you.
You totally rock. Okay, let's see. In 60 seconds, we got 13 baskets, which is dynamic. And so technically, I'm not good at math, but I think that's like, what, $1,300?
Awesome.
Yeah, but I got to tell you something that's even cooler. Orphans Promise, because you're such a rockin' awesome guy, Orphans Promise said, you know what? $13,000, that's not enough. But you know what is? $5,000.
Awesome.
So today, on behalf of Orphans Promise, we are going to give you $5,000. And you know why?
Cool.
Because we know that that money is going to go for dorms in Zambia. So congratulations.
Thank
you
you
rock,
so
man.
much.
Keep up the good work.
Thanks.
And remember, if you want any more tips or pointers on how to shoot a basketball, ask one of the guys. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Thank you so much for being with us, Austin. I appreciate you. For more information on Austin and his phenomenal book, check out his book, Take Your Best Shot. It's available nationwide. We're going to be back with more of the 700 Club after this, so don't go away.